The movie begins with a guy in a mask walking into the classroom. The class made fun of him because of the mask. The teacher introduced him as Samadina. Class, everybody was curious to know who is under that mask and why they allow him to wear masks to school. Atlas decided to make fun around him. The next day at school, Jasmine, who was absent yesterday, her friend was gisting her about Samadina, the new guy, and he was even allowed to wear masks to school. Here he comes. Jasmine tried to compose herself because she thinks there is something special with him. After school, she went and stopped him on his way home. Asked, why haven't you been answering me? I've been calling you since. Then she said she would like to be his friend. Samadina snubbed her and walked away. At that point, Chidera saw them and laughed at Jasmine and left. The next day in class, their teacher came to collect their assignment and said anyone who didn't do it will be dealt with. Jasmine, Atlas, and their friend were very scared because they didn't do the assignment. So Jasmine had a plan that they steal all the assignments and burn them. In that case, they won't know that they didn't do it. They asked Atlas to go steal the assignments in their teacher office. An anonymous writer wrote to the teacher on their plan on stealing all the assignments. The teacher thought it was a joke, but decided to go to his office and see if they were playing games with him. He caught Atlas red-handed. He took him to the classroom and started flogging him. Atlas said he was not the only one. Jasmine was the one that brought the idea. Jasmine started pretending that it's a lie. She did that assignment. She doesn't know anything about it. And that was how Jasmine was saved from it. After the teacher left, Jasmine stood up and still went to Samadina. She keeps telling him she's the biggest and finest girl in the school. Everybody wants to be friends with her. Why is he trying to play hard? Chidera heard that and laughed. Jasmine asked her why is she laughing, and she said everything is not about you, Jasmine. I wasn't laughing at you. After class, they went to meet Atlas where he was serving his punishment as picking dirt in the school. Atlas was disappointed that they could do that to him, and they said why will he call name? He's not supposed to call any name. Well, he shouldn't worry, they'll find someone else to help him do the work. Jasmine saw Chidera and called her. Chidera had to be a destitute student who was sent due to scholarship. Jasmine told her that she noticed she has been getting on her nerves and now she's going to deal with her. She asked her to pick all the dirt in the school, or else they will deal with her, fight with her so that she can lose that scholarship. Chidera has no choice but to do so. She only has a mom, and her mom sweep primary school for a living, so she doesn't want anything that will stop her education. And here's Samadina that employ a new nanny for him, because Samadina has always been lonely, sad, and quiet since he lost his mother. Well, this nanny happens to be Chidera's mom, and here she's telling her that she has gotten a new job. She doesn't need to sweep a school again. Chidera asked what job is that, but her mother didn't want to tell her that she's a maid. The last time Chidera found out she's sweeping a primary school, it wasn't easy. So she told her that it's a good job and they pay very well. The next day in class, Jasmine was bullying Chidera. At that point, Samadina walked in. Then she pretended to be nice to her and gave her some money to please help her get water from the canteen. Please. Her friends were surprised on how she always reacts when he's around. Atlas suspects is the mole, revealing all their secrets to the teachers. Jasmine went and meet him again. Atlas went and met them and asked her what is she discussing with him. Why will she be telling this weirdo all their plans? And he's sure he's the one writing that anonymous letter to them. Jasmine said, do you think I'm a fool like you? The teacher came in and shared the classwork results she has marked. Then she said, as she said already, the highest score will receive 10,000 naira. And that person is Samadina, who got 98 out of 100. Samadina stood up and thanked her, appreciate her for all the hard work she's been doing. That even from the little money she get paid, she still tried to reward the students so that they can do better. But he's sorry he cannot take this money. She should give it to the second best, which is Chidera, who got 95 out of 100. After school, Jasmine met Samadina and told him she wanted to follow him, that she needs to know his house. Samadina said she doesn't need to because he has somewhere else is going. In class, we saw Chidera snap out of her sleep and was acting weird. She looked around and carried her book and write down something on a paper. Then she carried it and was looking suspicious, trying to put it in Samadina's bag. Samadina saw her through the window and hid behind. She put the paper inside his bag and went back and sit down like nothing happened. After school, Samadina got attacked by Atlas and his friends. They decided to punish him for always revealing their secret to the teachers. Chidera rushed and came with one man with cutlass. He chased them away. Samadina followed her and thanked her. Then he asked her I saw her in the class putting something inside his bag. Said, and you ignored it. Why didn't you read it? Had it been you read it, you will not pass through this road. I wrote to you that they are going to attack you, so you shouldn't pass through this road, but you ignored it. At that point, Samadina realized that she's the anonymous writer that has been writing to the teachers. Well, Chidera has a gift of knowing and hearing people's bad plans on someone. Samadina asked if she can be his friend, and she said no and walk away. Well, the next day in school, the teacher told the classroom what Atlas and his friend did to Samadina on his way home. Well, he's been suspended, and anyone who try anything similar will be expelled. Jasmine rushed and met him and asked if he's okay. Hope they didn't hurt him. At night, we saw Samadina crying in his room as usual with his mom picture in his hand. Chidera's mom walked in and was able to calm him down. For the first time after his mom death, Samadina came down for dinner. His father was very happy. The next day in school, Samadina went to meet Chidera again and told her that if she doesn't be his friend, she'll go and tell the whole school that she's the anonymous writer. Chidera said, are you threatening me now? And he said, no, he was just joking. She should please be his friend. And she said she can't be his friend because of Jasmine, because she has warned her to stay away from him. He said Jasmine is not his friend. Chidera left, but Samadina keeps following her. He told her to marry him. He wants her to be his wife. And she said, funny, do you even know how old we are? He said he does. She's 16 and he's 20 and is supposed to marry young. Chidera said, well, her mom didn't send her here to come and make friends, most especially boyfriends. And she walked out on him again. All this was witnessed by Jasmine. Well, he didn't stop there. He still followed her and insisted they become reading buddies. Then she agreed to that. Jasmine was so disturbed about what was going between them. One day, Chidera heard the conversation of the chiefs planning on killing the king and his son so that he won't be able to get married and still continue with kingship in their bloodline. She told her mom, and her mom asked her to keep it to herself because this can land them into trouble, and she knows that they don't have anyone to help them. On that day, Jasmine was able to locate their house, so she came to their house and knocked on the door. Chidera's mom came out. Jasmine didn't greet her. Her mom asked, who is she looking for? Jasmine said, you must be the mother of that boyfriend snatcher. Well, I want you to tell your daughter to stay away from my man. Of all men in the world, why will she take my man? And I'm sure it's because you didn't train her well. Chidera's mom said, I beg your pardon, where are you coming from? You don't have training. I know my daughter and she cannot condone such things. Jasmine left her talking. Chidera's mom came in weeping. Chidera explained everything to her mom. She told her that that guy is the one that saved her from bullies in the school. Her mother cried that so she's been bullied and she didn't tell her anything. Chidera said it's nothing. She just wants to finish and leave that school. The next day, Chidera came into the class and Jasmine started mocking her by mimicking how her mother was responding when she went. Everyone in the class laughed. When Chidera was about to attack her, Samadina stopped her. He said she shouldn't be like her. She knows that this can make her lose her scholarship. Chidera looked at him and freaked out that, is this not all your fault? You're the one that caused all of this. Then she left the classroom. Samadina turned and faced Jasmine and warned her not to ever go anywhere close to Chidera again. Then he ran to meet up with Chidera. The whole class made fun of Jasmine. He caught up to her and told her to please listen to him. He was very serious when he said he wants to marry her and he wants her to be his wife. The only reason he was sent to this school is to find his wife, and he has found exactly the type of person he wants. Chidera said, how am I sure that you don't love Jasmine, and what can you do to prove that you truly love me? Samadina took off his mask just to prove that he loves her. At that moment, some students recognized his face and said, that's the prince. Samadina happens to be the prince of their land and was sent to the school to find a bride, just so he can take his father's place and be the king. And he can't be a king without having his queen. That was why he had to wear masks to school, just to find his true love. Chidera was speechless and left. He went back home and was discussing this with his nanny about the lady he fell in love with. At that time, Chidera's mom got a call from her neighbor that Chidera has been crying all day. Samadina insists they will take her home to go see her daughter immediately. She got home and Chidera was surprised to see her mom in a maid dress. At that point, Samadina walked in and saw her. They were all surprised. Samadina told Chidera's mom to go back to the palace, that he will stay here with her and he will explain everything to her tomorrow. He asked her to trust him because there's a lot they need to talk about. Well, the next day after school, Samadina took Chidera to go see her father. The king welcomed her warmly. He introduced her as the lady he wants to marry. When Chidera's mom walked in, Chidera ran to her and call her mom. The king said, "What? She's a daughter of the maid? Are you okay? This is not possible. You cannot marry the daughter of your nanny. How are you going to present her?" So this woman intentionally came to this house just to force her daughter on you. Listen, man, I'm not a kid, and when you're ready, you tell me. Chidera's mom went and begged the king that they should not allow anything come between them since they love each other. That all this happened coincidentally. She never knew they were even going to the same school, and they both love each other so much. The king said, "I know people like you, woman. You came here just to set your daughter up with my son. You these gold diggers." At this point, Chidera's mom could not take it again. She stood up and talked back to him. He told him not to insult his daughter again. He can insult her, but not his daughter. He cannot mess with her mental health. As a matter of fact, they are leaving this house immediately. A few days later, a note was sent to the king, and it's a warning that some people are trying to kill him. When Samadina saw the note, he recognized the handwriting, and he said he knows who wrote this. He brought Chidera to the palace and told his father that Chidera has a gift of seeing and hearing negative things that want to happen. Chidera said this is not the first time she's been sending letters. She even sent letter to him about the queen that is going to be killed on her way to antenatal. And those people that kill his wife are on their way to the palace right now. And before you knew it, some chiefs walked in, and everybody was surprised at their presence. As Chidera said, the king confronted them, and one of them quickly knelt down and said it's the other person, and he has been the one trying to kill him. The other person said, "It's a lie. My king, he has been the one saying they need to remove your bloodline from the kingship. I don't know anything about this." The king asked the guard to lock both of them up. The prince said, "You won't go scot-free for killing my mother." After that, the king gave both of them his blessings and fully accept Chidera as his daughter-in-law. A few days later, Samadina and Chidera kept coming to school together. And that's it for Unseen Treasure. Rate this movie out of 10. Shout out to all the amazing actors. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you next time. Bye-bye.